So a video came out, and it's essentially an interview. It looked like the first recorded on camera interview I've seen of Gunna speaking just candidly. I don't know who he interviewed with. I could probably find the full thing. Gunna interview. And it appears, is it with Spotify? Or is it RapCaviar, maybe?
I get it.
Yeah, okay. It's RapCaviar, right?
I'm still providing, like.
Here we go. So there's a relevant part where I guess, you know, by the way, the reason why he's doing it, and no disrespect to, you know, obviously Carl Cherry, my man, who's the, you know, he's the top boss over there off RapCaviar on the behalf of Spotify. You know, I'm never diss my mans. But it's the reason why Gunna goes to RapCaviar for the interview. Obviously, RapCaviar, who's been helping him a lot in promoting him, he got a different treatment than 6ix9ine got. 6ix9ine that was seen as a snitch, no playlist, still never got playlist. Gunna, you know, different circumstances, I guess. He gets playlist, and you know, I think people really like Gunna right now, right? Anyway, he gets an interview, and the reason why he would probably do a RapCaviar interview is they're not gonna press you on anything, right? This is more of an artist profile than an interview, and also you're incentivized to do it because this streaming service is promoting the shit out of your music, right? Anyway, it gets to a point where they ask him about his status with YSL, right? And matter of fact, do you want me to play the whole thing, or do you want me to play only the relevant part? Y'all let me know real quick. We could play the whole thing. It's 6 minutes. It's not that long. Or I think we're at the part where he's talking about YSL, so we could play either or. Should I play the whole thing or what? Y'all let me know. I don't know if y'all have seen this before or okay. I'll play the whole thing. All right, bet. Here we go, chat.
You in the day of life with Spotify, RapCaviar. Let's go. Man, mama breakfast. She goes salmon throw pit. They're like.
By the way, and I hate that I'm pausing, but y'all know y'all could go find this and watch it on your own. Hey, you know why this is even more fire? He's back in Atlanta. There was this whole saying, and I talked to some quote unquote real ones in Atlanta. They were like, "Yo, yeah, Gunna out, but he ain't in Atlanta. That nigga's in LA. Yeah, you've been seeing him by Malibu Beach and all these other places. He's not in Atlanta. He's back in Atlanta." That's another reason why this is so dope. You don't see a bunch of security. You don't see him with a bunch of people. He's just by himself. He's just chilling.
That's like my favorite from her. Salmon croquette. She ain't really doing that every breakfast. You gotta ask for that. You know what I'm saying? These legendary sausage links. It's a legendary breakfast I have. I can't get out. You don't get these. I don't get these like I used to when I was younger. But pull up when I can get one. For sure.
Family means everything to me because it starts with family, like before friends. You know what I'm saying? Before the neighborhood, before the world. You know what I mean? So like, family is everything. I might do this love album. I might do like, not all just love songs, but just a pocket of songs that's just like, just more intimate songs. Like, I think that's gonna be the next album for me.
So this workout grind, I see you, my boy.
But I like workouts in the morning times, like 11:30, 10:30. I got a trainer who holds me accountable. You know what I'm saying? And
now, I know some of y'all think I'm a Gunna hater. I'm not. I'm wondering if they're gonna ask him questions like even about his weight loss and like does he still do whippets? Remember, he's the first nigga I've ever seen do whippets. Like some shit, it was taking helium or some shit up your throat. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I'm wondering if he still does whippets or does lean. This Gunna looks like he doesn't do drugs, which that's interesting. And I would love to know, right? Like if I was ever gonna interview him, like, you know, obviously I'm gonna ask him about all the messy shit, but I would love to know, do you still do whippets? Do you still do drugs? Did you create your last project it was very focused, but it was still lit? Because a lot of artists have a really hard time making hot songs unless they're under the influence. He looks always sober to me. So I wonder if he's always sober or he has been sober during the creation of his last album. I would just like to know. Some people say it's Ozempic.
11:30, 10:30. I got a trainer who holds me accountable. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I get it in every day. I mean, that's how I first started working out. Was like just mentally, just get my mind off of other shit and like stress relief. You know what I'm saying? First I was just running, just pacing myself. I had a trail in the back of my house, and I was hit the trail. Me, my cameraman, and my engineer, and then like. I did that for maybe like 45 days. Yeah, you get a lot of jewels. Like one jewel I learned is you don't get abs in the gym. You get them in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's the only way you're gonna be able to get some abs.
Talk about it,
it's not in this part. Like you can amplify them here, but you get them in the kitchen.
Hey, another thing, and again, I'm gonna apologize for pausing it a bunch, but like, you know, again, I want to add some context here. One thing I've realized about Gunna, and this is where I know for a fact he's in that place where people like him and they're rooting for him. There's so many rappers who, bro, they wouldn't show you this side of them. They want to show you the ignorant side. They want to show you the side of them looking like they're about to crash out. Bro, they wouldn't want to show you a side of them that look like, I'm focused on my health. When have you ever seen like the majority of these rappers, they don't really push forward that, right? And one thing I've realized is that I think Gunna's in a unique place. I don't think every rapper could do what he's doing, where he doesn't need to prove nothing. And that's important because most rappers have something to prove. If Gunna had to rap like he was still like, oh, y'all think I ain't tough? I bet I'm about to show y'all I'm tough. This would all look different. This looks like growth. Like people are supporting him for self-growth, accountability, positivity. Like they're supporting him for things that he's actually embodying. Like he's embodying with his health, his body, the way he's talking. Like, there's been people who has dissed him and he's not dissed them back.
All right, we're leaving the gym now. Next, we're gonna go to my old stomping ground where I grew up at, the south side that raised me, you know what I'm saying, and where I got a lot of more of my jewels from. Let's go.
Could somebody confirm if this is this, how far is this from Cleveland? Huh? Buckhurst Trail. Let me see. It's called Buckhurst Trail to Cleveland Ave. I got to see how far they were from Cleveland. You know what I mean? What the fuck? It picked some other place. What the fuck is this? It went Atlanta. Oh, 17 minutes. Okay. Yeah. They 17 minutes away. Okay. So he on Buckhurst, and then that's Cleveland. You know, it's called it Cleveland, but it's Cleveland. Okay, he's 17 minutes away. All right. Yeah, Young Thug Shooter is probably too stupid to go to drive 17 minutes away to go get him. Makes sense. Go ahead, Gunna.
But then my room became right here. This when I was like moving around. It used to be like burglar bar windows that was already on the windows when we got the house. They took them out though. Shit, this is what we just used to hang out at.
All right, man, we out right here, man, with Southside Nietzsche, man, the understandable. It's like a yin and a yang.
Oh, it's like his OG. Okay. He still got the hood rocking with him.
You know? He come with his melodies, his style, his harmonizing his melody, and I'm a little bit more up-tempo, more aggressive. You know, so we just feed off each other because sometimes I can give him a line that it just want to pop up in his mind. He probably would have said it a different way. I probably would have said it this way. So we feed off each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it creates. It's just like a yin yang. We've been doing this since we were kids. Drip Season, the first one, a lot of that project was, we were still here. You know? So this was the real way it really got a lot of that Drip Season stuff, bro. I remember we made that art cover right here.
I'm still signed to YSL. I'm still providing, like, we still pushing, like, no paperwork has been changed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever's been getting and how we've been pushing this shit, it's still going.
What's your favorite part about performing?
When, like, I play a song that they was waiting for or they was anticipating, and you get the reaction like, damn, he did this one. This the one we on, this the pocket we in. That moment. Right now, like, I be going boss man D-Lo like a motherfucker, like he hard. I know they're not all that words, bro. Like, for real. Like, that get me in the pocket. And I just feel good. I've been on his wave. Oh, in Detroit, when that fucking ledge was about to collapse or whatever it was doing, the jumping or whatever it was doing, that was a moment, for real. Minnesota gave me a moment where, like, the energy was like crazy the whole night. It's a lot of moments.
How does it feel to be closing out the tour?
That's like probably like the best, but it's just like the route was just like just fire. You just stop at, like, you end at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you home, you made it through.
Okay. Now, before I get to the next part, let me just say this. With all due respect. Oh, actually, I'll just get to it. So, after this came out, a lot of blogs ran it. I ran it. All the other hip-hop blogs ran it. And then here comes